Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be batch baking / cooking a bunch of toddler snacks for my son, who is 2.5 years old if you don't know. And so I thought I would just do the video with you as well and kind of share what I'm doing with you. I didn't make all these recipes up. I will share them all linked down below in the description box if you're interested in trying them yourself. And I'm not really massively into baking or cooking. I like to get things done as efficiently as possible, as quickly as possible, and then get on with the rest of my day. So today I'm going to be doing 4 different recipes. I'm going to be doing sheet pan pancakes, broccoli bites, courgette fritters, and a basic flapjack kind of recipe. And these are all fairly healthy recipes. And what I do is I make them all, I bake them all at once, and then I put them in the freezer and we use them for the rest of however long it takes us to go through it. So I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible, see how quickly I can get through all of this batch cooking I have to do today, and let's just get straight into it. I've laid everything out that I'm going to be using today, and so I'm just going to get straight into the first recipe. I'm going to start off with sheet pan pancakes, which is like basically pancakes, and you just do it in the oven is the idea, I think. I've not made all of these recipes before, so we're going to see how they go, and you can just enjoy the experience with me. So, like I said, I'll put all the recipes in the description box. You don't have to, I'm not going to tell you all the ingredients and everything and all the measurements. So pancakes, I'm going to start off with measuring out my flour. So, by the way, the time at the moment is 10:30, and that's me just starting to do everything just now. So we will see how long this is all going to take me. Sometimes Samuel helps with cooking as well, but not when I'm trying to just get things done fast, because it's obviously difficult to do things quickly with a toddler. So I'm just measuring out my 200 grams of flour. And this recipe also calls for oats, so I'm going to stick in some oats as well. And I just measure it on the same thing, and I just zero the measuring again. By the way, I don't know if you guys are the same. We've got child locks in all our drawers, and we've got these little magnets that we use to open them, and we are forever losing the magnets. They drive me absolutely mental. And I just go crazy all the time trying to find these magnets. So probably half of the time today is going to be me looking for these magnets. So that took me hardly any time at all. I put in flour, oats, baking powder, milk, eggs, some vanilla extract. So I'm just mixing it all together now, like into a pancake batter type mixture. I'm just mixing this up really, really well to get it all nice and even. And after that, I'm just going to pour this into a baking tray. And I'm probably going to put baking paper at the bottom of the baking tray, and then I'm going to sprinkle some berries over the top. The recipe says to use whatever berries you like. You can use blueberries, you can use, I don't know what other berries there are. I'm going to use raspberries, just small, tiny, like cut up little bits of raspberries on the top, just to give it a little bit of extra something, and that's what it suggests. And that's going to go in the oven, which is 180 degrees for 10 minutes. And then once I've done that and put that in the oven, I'm going to start on the next recipe. Okay, here the pancakes are here, if you can see that mixture. I'm not sure how thick I was meant to do it, but these are going to go in the oven now. Okay, that's it for 10 minutes from now, and now I'm going to move on to my next recipe, which is going to be my broccoli bites. Okay, I've put the broccoli in the microwave back there for my broccoli bites, and now I'm going to mix all the rest of the ingredients into this big bowl, which is going to be self-raising flour. I'm also going to put in baking powder, eggs, paprika, grated cheese and milk, and then basically all this mixes together and gets stuck into a muffin tin. Here I am stirring again, stirring all of the broccoli. This is what the mixture looks like. It's kind of weird, feels like weird to be baking things with broccoli in it, but we will see how they are. My son likes them. We haven't made these ones before yet, so I'm just going to give this one a shot. But it's only 10 to 11, and this is the second one almost about to go in. I'm just going to have to go grease the muffin tin. It says you can put it in either mini muffin tins of 24 or big muffin tins of 12. I've only got big muffin tins, so I'm going to put it into that. And we will see how this goes. Okay, it's time to move on to recipe number 3, excuse me, which are courgette fritters. So for this I need cheese, courgette, self-raising flour, 2 eggs, baking powder and milk. And essentially what I'm going to do is just grate the courgette. I'm actually going to use mine in the food processor, and I'm going to squeeze out all of the liquid at the start. And there's my timer for something else. And I'm going to squeeze out the liquid, and then I'm going to basically just mix all the ingredients together again. Anything that you can mix all the ingredients together is fantastic for me. So we're going to get onto the courgette fritters now. Mixing all the ingredients together again. That's what that one looks like. Kind of similar to the last one actually, just with courgette this time. And it's going to be in a slightly different format. So I've just angled you down. You can see these are the pancakes that I've just taken out. I definitely did this thicker than I should have, and I can see it's quite thick, but when I stick a knife into it, it comes out clean, so I think that'll be fine. And these are the courgette fritters, which are now going to go in the oven. I know it's not great for things rising, to put things in and out all the time, but we'll see how it goes. This is to go in for about 15 to 20 minutes, so it's a little bit soft, but almost completely hard. Okay, now on to the final recipe, and probably the easiest, and it is the simplest, healthiest flapjack recipe that I've ever seen. All I need is 3 medium bananas, 2 cups of oats, and 6 tablespoons of peanut butter. I like to buy quite natural peanut butter to make it healthier, so this is one we bought this time. It's Meridian smooth peanut butter, and it's 100% nuts. It does need stirred up a bit because it is just nuts, and the oil separates, but that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to make Samuel flapjack. So this is the one recipe that I have made before, and Samuel absolutely loves this recipe. So if you haven't tried this recipe, highly recommend it. I'm just going to start making this. I highly recommend it because it's just so easy, so healthy, and if your child likes it, it's a winner. And this again can just go straight in the freezer. You can just take it out, stick it in their lunch if they're away to nursery, or just defrost in the microwave for like 2 seconds, 2 minutes, and Bob's your uncle. So highly recommend this one. And this again is just literally stick everything into a bowl, squish it with a fork, squish the banana with a fork, and then mix the rest of the ingredients in, and you're done. That's the flapjacks done. All I've done is stuck some walnuts onto the top, like little pieces of walnut, but if you want, you can put chocolate chips on, you can put whatever topping you want on. My son just likes walnuts. So I'm going to stick these in now, and I'm going to take out the broccoli bites and see if they're finished. You know what, I think they'll be okay, so I'm going to leave them out, and I'm going to leave the other things in. And that's all the things that I need to do in the oven or out of the oven. It's 11:15, and I'm going to just have a big quick tidy up because I've made quite a bit of a mess in here, and then we'll see where we are. Okay, so it's 11:30. I've taken everything out of the oven. I have got 4 different snacks here, and everything's done. I've done all my cleaning up, and all I need to do now is chuck these into the freezer, and that's me done completely. So I've made, just to recap, I've made broccoli bites, sheet pan pancakes, very simple flapjacks, and courgette fritters. I'll do a little kind of zoom in and show you what they all look like just now. They don't look amazing, but they'll taste fine. My son will be quite happy eating these, and some of them have got vegetables in them, so it's quite healthy. And yeah, I think they're all pretty healthy, and a great way to get extra vegetables in if your child doesn't like to eat vegetables. I will give you a little close up of what they all look like just now. So this is the sheet pan pancakes with raspberries on top. They are quite thick, the ones I made, so you could actually even get more probably out of these. These are this kind of size. Then I've got the broccoli bites here, which I'll try and get one out and show you what it looks like. Okay, this one came out easier. It rose okay. I could probably get it to rise more if I didn't open and close my oven quite so much. But those are those. Then I've got the flapjacks, which my son loves. And this is a bit warm. I don't know if I should take it out just now, but this is the width of them. And so this still needs to cool down before it goes in the freezer. And then I've not cut this one yet because it's still hot, but this is the courgette fritter. So there's like an overview of all of these things. This will easily do a child for a month, probably more. There's 12 here, there's 12 here, there's 15 here. There'll be easily another 12 out of here, and there's like 10 here. So that's loads and loads of snacks for your child. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, and so I can see to do more videos like this, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye guys.